Today, we are going to read a story called Guess What is Growing Inside This Egg by Mia Posada. Mia Posada is the author and illustrator of this book. This book gives us clues, and we will need to guess what baby animal will hatch from the eggs. Each clue sounds like a poem, so listen for the words that rhyme. We will also learn important facts about each animal. Are you ready? Guess what is growing inside this egg by Mia Posada. This egg sits snugly on its father's feet. He warms it with his body's heat. Under his feathered belly, it's cozy and warm, safe from the icy Antarctic storm. Can you guess what is growing inside this egg? A penguin. This baby penguin or chick lives in Antarctica, one of the coldest, windiest places on Earth. When it is hatched, its mother returns from the sea to help care for it. Now its father needs to hunt for food. He hasn't eaten in the 2 months that he has cared for the egg. The mother and father penguins take turns holding the little chick on their feet to keep it warm and going to the sea to hunt for fish and squid to feed it. Once it grows its waterproof feathers, the chick will be able to swim and hunt on its own. This mound of dirt and sticks piled high makes a safe nest for these eggs to lie. Predators of the swamp had better keep back. This sharp-toothed mother will attack. Alligators. These baby alligators will grow to be 9 or more feet long. They spend most of their time in the swamp water, floating on the surface or diving below like a submarine. They use their long tails as paddles to push themselves through the water. They hunt for birds, turtles, snakes, and fish to eat. Alligators cannot chew their food. They grab their prey with their strong jaws and swallow it whole. Tall lakeshore reeds help hide the nest where these eggs lie under their mother's breast. Can you guess what is growing inside these eggs? Ducklings! As soon as their feathers are dry, they will be able to follow their mother to the nearby lake. The brother and sister ducklings walk in a line, one after the other. Ducklings do not need swimming lessons. They are born already knowing how to swim. With their webbed feet, they paddle through the water. Soon, they learn to feed on worms, water plants, and insects just below the water's surface. Their mother crawled from sea to land to bury these soft eggs in the sand. Hmm, I see some more rhyming words. I see the word land and sand. They're also spelled A-N-D at the end, which makes them rhyme. Can you guess what is growing inside these eggs? Sea turtles! The tiny baby turtles hatch under the sand. They use their flippers to push themselves up to the surface of the beach. Leaving the nest at night, they must find their way to the water on their own. It is a dangerous journey as crabs and birds like to eat the tiny turtles. Once they have made it safely to the ocean, the baby turtles swim far out to sea and feed on small sea animals called plankton. As they grow, they begin to feed on larger things such as jellyfish and seaweed. When the female sea turtles are grown, they will return to the beach to lay their own eggs. This round sack of silk thread is packed full of tiny eggs. Their mother spun it with her 8 long legs. I wonder what has 8 long legs. Can you guess what is growing inside these eggs? Let's see. Spiders! Oh, such beautiful things. Hundreds of baby spiders called spiderlings hatch from their eggs inside the egg sac. Then they tear open the sac and crawl out. Like their mother, the spiderlings have 8 legs. They also have 8 eyes, but they do not see very well. Each spiderling must find a new home. It sends out a thread of silk from its body into the air and lets the wind catch it. The wind carries the tiny spiderling away until it lands in a new place where it will build its web. This is called parachuting. The spider's web traps insects for it to eat. Wow. Can you guess what is growing inside these eggs? Hidden in a rocky cave deep beneath the ocean waves, their mother wraps her long arms around to keep these eggs safe and sound. Around, sound. Those are rhyming words too. Octopuses! You can actually see the baby octopuses inside their eggs. They are only about the size of a grain of rice when they hatch, but they are able to take care of themselves. The tiny octopuses float in the water, feeding on plankton. When they grow bigger, they use their 8 arms called tentacles to catch crabs, fish, and clams. The octopuses hide from predators by changing their color to look just like the sand or rocks around them. The baby octopuses grow quickly. In about 1 or 2 years, they will be full grown. This was a really interesting book. I hope you take the time to read some books on your computer, at your home, or even at the library.